Hey there, this is Courtney of Courtney Robinson Yoga, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about opening a yoga school. And so I want to share with you 3 tips to think about before opening a yoga school. And I am creating a little booklet on this. It'll be out sometime later this year. So I just want to share that with you as well. If you want more information, be looking for that little ebook coming up. The first thing is you need to be an ERYT. That E stands for experienced registered yoga teacher. So you need to be registered with Yoga Alliance if you're going to have a Yoga Alliance school, which I would highly recommend just following that credentialing process because it is the widely accepted credential in the yoga industry, and you can get a lot further with it. So 200-hour yoga teacher with at least 1,000 hours of experience in the classroom teaching and 2 years minimum years experience of teaching. It generally takes about 4 to 7 years to get that. So you should have good experience by then. The second tip I have is you should start teaching workshops. If you can create a curriculum for a one-day workshop and you can pull that off and you can fill that information and learn how to teach it, this is going to prepare you greatly for having a school. I did this for a long time before I opened a school. And if you're not able to create curriculum for 5 hours in a day and fill it properly and keep people engaged, then you need to think about how you plan on filling about 16 to 20 days of curriculum, full days, 8-hour days, before you open a school, because it is a lot harder to create curriculum and have good workflow balance. I have a teaching degree, and so before I opened a school, I've used a lot of my skill sets as a teacher in creating curriculum and schedules with curriculum. So I highly recommend you do some workshops first, get your feet wet, learn a little bit about how that is. If you're trying to get your E, this is a good time to offer what I call yoga intensives, not workshops, but hey, we're going to spend 3 hours on a Saturday learning about chakras, or we're going to spend 3 hours on a Saturday learning about yoga for back health. Offer that up. It's a good way to get more hours, and it's also a good way to prepare yourself for what it's like to sit in a classroom all day for long periods of time. The third thing I would recommend you do is visit the Yoga Alliance website, where it talks about owning a school and what is required of you. Read all of the requirements to own a school and go through the curriculum and look at what you're going to be required to do. Watch all the videos on Yoga Alliance that are connected to the school. They're only a couple of minutes, and go through that with a fine-tooth comb before you open a school. So those are 3 top tips to get you started, and I will have tons more information coming soon. Look for that by the end of 2019. Thank you. Bye-bye. And if you like, please subscribe and thumbs up. Thank you. You can find more at CourtneyRobinsonYoga.com.